Hello everyone, welcome to From the Star Wars Home Video Library. I'm your host Nathan V. Butler. This time we return to something we kind of looked at last time, which was Spark of Rebellion. We looked at the model from the US version's initial release in the US in our last episode. And this time we're going to look at a UK version of the same release. This is something provided to me with thanks from Julian Smith. He actually sent it when he sent the last batch of those Zavvi Steelbooks over here. Now, one thing we should note before getting started is what the label looked like in the US. That is the US label, and the US one did come with Disney Movie Reward points and did come with that Ghost model and had a slipcover. This is the UK release. Notice no slipcover. I don't think it ever had one. I think it's just this release. Star Wars Rebels, similar artwork to the US version, but now this one says, watch the series only on Disney XD, and with the Spark of Rebellion line down here, it has your DVD symbol there and rating. By comparison to the US, no Disney XD stuff, DVD symbol not there on the bottom, no rating in the corner. And that is true, of course, on the cover inside it as well, right? US, UK, right? For the UK then, the spine is going to be a picture of Ezra, Disney, Lucasfilm, product number, Star Wars Rebels logo, Spark of Rebellion, rating, DVD video. By comparison, again, to the US, where we didn't have to have a rating down there, slight differences to the organization there of the spine by putting Ezra at the bottom and so on. The back, get your Star Destroyers and everything. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, information about the special, or the pilot double-length episode. Then you've got your images from the film, image of Chopper and Ezra, then information about what's on the disc, specifications like languages, the various images there, the logos, rating explanation, Universal, UPC, and legalese at the bottom. I would note here that whereas in the US, the audio options were English, French, and Spanish, the options for spoken language on this one would have been English, German, and French, and you also had Dolby 2.0 versions in both Spanish and Russian. By comparison to the US moves the UPC up to the top. The US talks about its bonus features quite a bit. And then you've got your information about it, similar imagery, but not as much stuff spread across the bottom as we condense it quite a bit there. Okay? Now, as to what is actually inside this one, you've got a poster type image here, essentially the season 1 artwork that we're used to, but it says basically Disney XD and its website news series Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. The top up there does have the Disney and Lucasfilm logos, and it does say advertisement at the top. A little advertisement for Disney's Lion King and cruises. But then notice the disc is more of that standardized gray disc style that we saw with some later releases in the US, but not yet in the US. So you have Star Wars Rebels, Spark of Rebellion on gray with the DVD Region 2 PAL, your ratings, Disney, Lucasfilm, and legalese, copyright type stuff down there on the bottom. Okay. Now as for what is on it, it's got the same bonus features. It's got the Season 1 sneak peek thing, the look ahead, and it's got all 4 of the shorts that otherwise weren't on the Season 1 DVD set. You had to get either this or the Blu-ray set to be able to get the shorts that had initially been released online. But an interesting UK version, not just because the packaging is different. You'd expect the packaging to be different. And not just because it doesn't have the model or doesn't have a slipcover. You would expect that to possibly differ between regions. But typically the labels tended to be something, at least in this era, that seemed like it was similar across regions, just with different icons on it. But that is a completely different label style that we see on this one from the UK to what we saw in the US. More subtle, more subdued, more in line with a lot of the other Disney releases at the time. My thanks to Julian. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with the home video viewers.